This is the Shady Moose. This is a Robusto 50 by 5.5 Honduran Connecticut wrapper, Mexican binder, and then is Nicaraguan, Honduran, and Dominican fillers. This is a great budget Connecticut. It's loaded with flavors. I've got plenty of those. I think at this point in time I have somewhere in the area of like 3 boxes, the Robusto and the Toro, and I have these in my stack. They're in my rotation, weekly rotation, just like the Valkyrie. It's a very good, very well made, always performing steak that you can get for a very good price. I wasn't a big fan of the Chillin' Moose, and I had it a couple of times. I got to revisit it, maybe let it sit for a little bit. But these, I mean, you go to a lounge or you pick one up in the mail and let it rest for a week or two, and they're always good. They're always the same, So it's a very good option. Is it the best Connecticut out there? No, absolutely not. Is it the one that I smoke on Christmas morning? No, probably not. But it is, today's Friday. I'm off of work, so I got some stuff to do, and I'm gonna have this with a coffee, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I love the band. It's a little big, but it's different. It pops when you walk into a lounge, for example, or a cigar store, and this is on the rack. I mean, it just pops right away. So good marketing there. But yeah, let's fire it up, and I'll give you my thoughts. I have smoked this many times, so I kind of like have an idea, but this is going to be a short review, basically firing it up and then giving you the rundown. All right. Great light up, great draw, decent burn, I would say. I wouldn't call this a good burn. It's a little wonky and not the prettiest off ash, but it really, this is one of those sticks. It just gets you it's like your Kia of cigars, right? You have it takes you from point A to point B, and it's a car. It's got 4 wheels, it's got steering wheel, and so this is kind of like down that alley. It has good Connecticut qualities, so you get a little cedar spice, get a little bit of baking spices, very faint away, kind of like a cinnamon that mixes with that cedar spice, and then there's a little sweetness. The smoke is nice. You get some creaminess. Yeah, this is truly. I don't know how they pulled it off, but you get some of those budget sticks that I have smoked or reviewed. They're terrible, or they're just whatever. But this is for what the price is, really outperforms some of the more expensive ones out there. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Just like every other one that I had before, performing well. Tight ash, tight everything. Other than the draw, of course. That draw is very nice. Produces nice creamy smoke. Plenty of it. Yeah, amazing stick. I mean, for the price and what you get is just really crazy. That's why I like the Valkyrie too. If you take the whole picture together, the construction, the way it looks, the way it draws, the price, the flavors that you get out of it, the availability. I mean, there's so many things that come together. You could have the most amazing cigar that's super cheap and you can't find it. What good does it do? So this is great. I will always, unless they change, like quality or taste wise. I have boxes from 2 different years, and bought several of these in other locations, or so definitely something I will have on my shelves, and this is also going to get for that a good rating. So all right, let's get to the bend, or through the bend, or halfway, whatever. And yeah, flavor's still the same. Little baking baking spices, cream, a little pepper has joined the party. I can't distinguish because I still get a little bit of the baking spices if this is a black or white pepper, but it's definitely peppery. So very nice. As solid as always. The edge is really nice. Even though the startup was a little wonky, but I mean, this is literally every aspect of this cigar is just very. You see this nice little shine. Very nice. This for me is an 8 out of 10, just because it overperforms of what the price is and what the, you know, being what it is. So absolutely great use of my funds for, you know, this nice smoke. And I don't know why I always go back to different budget sticks. I'm always trying to find something that, you know, tops like this one or the Valkyrie, the stuff that you can smoke in whatever occasion. It's not too special, not too fancy. You know, if I had an emergency call right now and I had to leave, and I leave this in my ashtray and it goes to waste, I wouldn't be terribly mad about it, just based on the price, right? This is, and it has happened, in fact, that I had it left in an ashtray and then came back late at night and lit it up, and it was perfectly fine. So you know, this is definitely one that is in my rotation. It's one of my standards, I think. Again, is this all I smoke? No, absolutely not. But it has its place, and I'm really enjoying this. I like it. Cup of coffee, very simple. You don't have to fight it. It fights for you. So very unique. And I want to address one last thing. Yesterday, I got a comment in one of the videos. This is not so much, I mean, if you want to make a comment, that's perfectly fine. If you want to subscribe, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind. This is a journal for me, for myself. All my videos, when I put them through, I mark them for no kids, so you have to be of age to watch them. I'm not out to build this massive channel or anything. I'm not a content creator. I'm not a cigar reviewer. I'm not a cigar aficionado. I just like what I'm doing, and it's a journey, and I'm just recording this journey and share this with some friends and people that I'm starting to meet here in this community. And so the comment was basically, kids don't smoke, it doesn't do anything good for you. Smoking and vaping doesn't do anything good for you. I just muted and put this out. I didn't even engage the person. I get it. I don't want any kids to smoke. I don't encourage smoking. I don't encourage adults to smoke at all. Like, I used to be a heavy cigarette smoker. I left it many years ago, came back to cigars, and this is something that for me is therapeutical. It helps me to relax, it calms me down, and it has brought me closer to some people and gotten me away from some people that I need to be away from. And I'm enjoying the heck out of this. And the enjoyment that I get out of this and the psychological plus that this gives me is just outweighs what the dangers are for me. I don't know of any cigar or pipe smoker that has you know, that has some type of disease or whatever. It is to me, and only to me, what it is. I don't encourage anybody. I don't throw this out there, especially not kids. I mean, that comment was just, in my opinion, ridiculous. If you do your research, you see that the content is age restricted, so I'm not putting this out for kids. And I had another guy who commented as far as Billy Goat badass or whatever, and you look like 16. First of all, I'm in none of my videos. I'm not gonna give up my personal identity. I don't want anybody to to see me in person maybe at some point in time. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm not interested in getting attention or anything. Like I said, this is a journal for me. And if I don't want it anymore, I'd delete it tomorrow. And I don't give a darn. I mean, this is not, this is not one of those things where I'm looking for fame or any of that. I'm smoking budget sticks. I'm smoking Victor Sinclair on video. I mean, what fame am I gonna get from that? So some people are just ignorant, in my opinion. Yeah, can you voice your opinion? Absolutely. It's a free country, right? You can do whatever you want, but do a little research before you comment. You're writing something, and it's just, when I'm reading it, it's like, what the hell? Where did this person get this from? Like, I have not talked about vaping. I have not made a video about vaping. I don't encourage vaping. Have I tried vaping myself? Yeah, I have, and I enjoyed it for a little while, and then I got tired of the juice and the leaking and all this stuff. So, long story short, if you make a comment, do a little research. If you make a comment that is just odd or weird, I'm just muting it or deleting it. If you make mean comments towards other, so you can make mean comments to me, I don't care. But if you make mean comments to people that make comments on my channel, then you're gonna be banned too. I don't care. So, long story short, I'm enjoying this. I appreciate folks that have made some nice comments or given me tips. I'm looking forward to that. Give me tips. But don't make some stupid, just made up comment that has nothing to do with nothing, right? Just blowing air. So go back to your keyboard, hug your keyboard, be a keyboard warrior, and do whatever you do, but leave me out of it. So, all right. This was supposed to be a 3-minute video, and now it's going to be like 12 minutes or whatever. And I don't care. I just needed to say this so I can go back at some point in time and listen to what I just said. Well, that's a little piece of the cap coming off, but that's fine. Good stick. Enjoy.